competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Throwing here is May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. That's over the middle. Taken in by Horton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They go play action now. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Just a gain of a couple there. Headed 2nd down. The Dolphins had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Tua to throw again. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Working free to drop it for the sack there was Amari Barno.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, shot. What's it? Let's go.
Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play that time on the catch and run. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Torrey Horton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Dolphins 7. Indy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get...
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready. 18.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one complete to Hill. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action. May. He's going to look deep down the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Quick
hitter here, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Anthony Schwartz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
I got him. On me.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. He's on his way. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Off the play fake, here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
To throw, it's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Tua sets up to pass it.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
Jones on the return. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll work this down to their 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, New England.
And they go play action with May.
And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
On for the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Crazy, crazy. Good. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Big play there for New England. 47 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
5. Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing here is May. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Marshall now, the return. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Get set. 18.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And bulldozing his way through. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
In motion left comes Williams.
Hey, what's up?
They'll run here with Henderson. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. TreVeyon Henderson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Marshall now, the return. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talked about